This is What's Gone, a Peyton Risk Suspense Thriller, Book 4, written by Ella Swift, read by Gabriella. Prologue. Jennifer Easton's eyelids fluttered open, her vision blurred and unfocused. The sky above her was a jigsaw puzzle of clouds, their edges tinged with the fading hues of sunset. She blinked rapidly. She had to clear her mind and make sense of the situation. The damp air clung to her like a second skin, and she shivered as cold water sloshed against her body. "Where am I?" she muttered under her breath, her voice strained from disuse. As her eyes adjusted, Jennifer took in the small boat surrounding her. It was a rickety thing, barely big enough for her to stretch out in. The wooden planks that formed its hull were weathered and covered in a layer of green algae, testament to the many years it had spent in the murky waters of the swamp. A sour odor filled the air, a mix of stagnant water and decaying vegetation. Pushing herself up on shaky arms, Jennifer attempted to sit upright, but an unexpected constriction around her neck stopped her short. She clawed at the offending object, her fingers finding a thick vine wrapped tightly around her throat. "Get off!" she gasped, her heart pounding in her ears as panic set in. She struggled with the unyielding vine, her nails digging into its fibrous surface, but it refused to budge. The more she pulled, the tighter it seemed to become, threatening to choke the life from her. Jennifer coughed hoarsely, the pressure against her windpipe increasing with each futile tug. It was as if the vine had a life of its own, tightening around her neck like a ruthless predator. Suddenly she stopped struggling, the reality of her plight sinking in. "Help!" she screamed, hoping someone would hear her desperate plea. Sensing the tautness of the vine, she scooted backward to release the pressure. She was facing the stern of the boat, being towed through the murky waters of a swamp. She was in Louisiana, she remembered that much. But how? What was pulling her? Turning around, she spotted an airboat only a short distance away, its flat-bottomed hull and large caged fan distinctly visible as it cut through the algae-covered water. The droning hum of its motor filled the air, drowning out all other sounds. This can't be happening, Jennifer thought. Jennifer glanced down at the vine tightening around her neck, then followed its trail to the airboat. The thick green tendril was wrapped several times around one of the boat's metal struts, secured in place not only by its own strength, but also by a series of knots. "Hey," Jennifer screamed, her voice hoarse from strain and fear. "Help me!" Her cries seemed to fall on deaf ears as the figure piloting the airboat remained unmoved. He stood tall, his broad shoulders hunched slightly forward as he gripped the steering stick. A wide-brimmed hat obscured most of his features, but from what little she could see, his clothing appeared functional and rugged.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?